Hey there, it's Dusty Thunder again with another Reddit story for you, and this one is titled, Am I the Astronaut for Telling My Mother-in-Law She Won't Be Seeing My Baby After Throwing a Baby Shower for Herself? Hold on. Did I read that right? Am I the astronaut for telling my mother-in-law she won't be seeing my baby after throwing a baby shower for herself? Do mother-in-laws get to throw baby showers for themselves? I'm not an expert in baby showers, but this seems off. My husband and I are expecting our first child. We moved to be closer to his family. I'm no contact with mine. My mother-in-law has been referring to the baby as her baby this entire time. She will say things like, I can't wait for my baby to be born. My baby is going to be so loved. This rubs me the wrong way for reasons I cannot explain, but my husband tells me to ignore her. My mother-in-law wanted to throw me a baby shower and invite her friends. She said they made an agreement a long time ago that they would celebrate each other's kids' weddings and births. My husband and I eloped and declined a reception for her friends since we don't know them. My mother-in-law told me that I owed it to her to let her throw the baby shower since I hurt her friends' feelings by not having a wedding reception. I asked if I could invite my friends, and she said no, that this was for her friends, and that if my friends wanted to throw me a shower, they could. I reluctantly agreed. My husband and I spent hours on our registry, and my mother-in-law asked for it so she could share it with her friends. She said that she forwarded the registry on. She asked me what design I wanted on my cake and cookies. I told her flowers because I am decorating the nursery in a garden theme. At the shower, they provided me with a mother-to-be sash and my mother-in-law a granny-to-be sash to wear. Where you at, red flags? I noticed that the theme of the shower was circus animals. The cake had an elephant and balloons on it, and the cookies were animals. Not the garden flower thing that you said you wanted when she asked what you wanted? At first, I thought maybe the floral theme was just too difficult, so I rolled with it until it was time to open presents. Every present was some sort of circus animal. Onesies, blankets, toys, nothing on my registry. I was a little confused and even went so far to check my registry to make sure I hadn't goofed up and changed everything. I thanked everyone for their gifts and tried to sound as gracious as possible, but I was so confused. My husband, who is a little less tactful than I am, showed up at the end of the shower and noticed the theme right away. He goes, "What's up with all the circus animals?" He looks at the presents and says, "This isn't what we asked for." And then he looked at his mom and goes, "Mom, what did you do?" She smiled and said, "I didn't like the theme you chose for my baby. I'm going to decorate my baby's nursery at my house with circus animals, so I created a registry for myself." My husband said, "You did what?" She says, "My baby is going to need a room at my house, so I threw a shower for myself." I lost my composure and told her that she would not be seeing my baby and to stop calling the baby hers. And my husband told his mom that she's delusional if she thinks we're going to allow this. She started crying and said we are just withholding her baby from her. We've been getting text from his family since the shower, calling us selfish and ungrateful and saying we ruined her joy of being a grandma. Are we the Askanauts? No, you are not. Vanessa, yeah, Moira had to make an appearance in that one, right? She just had to. No choice. And Moira shows up whenever she wants to. She picks and chooses what roles she's going to play, and in this case, she felt like it was a good fit. The last line here is something that we point out often. We've been getting text from his family since the shower calling us selfish and ungrateful and saying we ruined her joy of being a grandma. You got messages from the people that have enough close enough proximity to her to feel the immediate pain of her not getting her way. She created pain in their lives. They took action by messaging you to try to make that pain go away. That was a selfish action that has no bearing on if you are or are not the Askanauts in this scenario in any way, shape, or form. They're doing that to try to remove their own pain. So recognize that, right? Just recognize it and set it aside. Then look at the whole scenario here. The amount of deceit that she pulled off throughout this whole thing tells you everything you need to know. The fact that she lied to you, the fact that she changed all of these things to benefit her and not her own son and his wife to be able to care for this child. This was all about her from the very frickin' beginning. And maybe her friend group is like this. And maybe everything that they do is to benefit each other and not actually benefit the person that it needs to benefit. And in that case, this is a reality that's going to be tough to fight against. This is also somebody that you don't have to play ball with and can say, look, if that's the game you guys play, that's fine. You have fun doing that. We won't be a part of it. And you did that. You said she will not be seeing your baby. So she doesn't screw the pooch on that one. Pain creates change. I doubt that she is going to change who she is right now, but maybe she will stop including you or trying to dupe you into being a part of all of this. Maybe she'll stop trying to use you and the baby to be a part of these games that she and her friends play. And maybe it's just her. Maybe all of her friends aren't like this, but right now we have to assume that they've got this weird circle of using each other's family's life events to just live vicariously through them and try to get the spotlight. It's NTA.